Mia.
Pat's a racist.
You bitch. How dare you jump out at me, you cunt. Please don't let me say that. Star, it's fine.
Did we decide what we want to call our podcast, or we'll figure that out later? TBD? TBD.
We'll do a Pixelcast. That sounds good. I don't know. We can come with something else.
P-cast?
Yeah. For the time being,
Cast.
welcome to Pixelcast. It is Patrick. Who else is here? Say your name.
Oh, Shanrequa.
And then say your name.
My name is Michael, and
Okay.
Star is going to
MIA.
arrive at some point.
Yeah, we'll Jedi Ghost her into this recording.
Yeah.
How dare you? There she is.
Yeah. That's a good star.
Great Scott. I'm getting more beer.
Okay.
Okay.
Just bring one of the beers over here.
But I don't want to do that.
Do it, and
I
then
want to sound like I'm far away.
then Shanrequa and I don't have to keep getting up to get beer.
But I want to make it sound like I'm in Beersburg, which is the next town over.
It's trying really hard to pick you up.
Well, whatever. Keep burping, it's nasty. Okay. There did that.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
And here I am again. Tonight's episode is not really brought to you by, but we're drinking Boxing Bear beer, and it's delicious. And if you live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, you should go hit them up because they're delicious.
They are delicious.
Shout out
Yes.
to Boxing Bear. We got the, what's it called? What do we get?
We got the Boxing Bear cider or whatever.
Apple Bear cider.
Apple Bear cider.
Apple
there
Bear
we go.
cider. It's basically apple juice,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it has alcohol in it and a pretty decent amount of alcohol. But it's yummy. It tastes so
Yeah.
good.
Boxing Bear, the unofficial sponsor of
Yeah.
everything we fucking do.
Yeah, because we drink it all the time when we play stuff. So any videos that you watch of us playing games and we're boring and not funny, it's because we haven't had enough Boxing Bear.
Yeah, it's because we haven't walked over to the brewery yet.
Yeah, because it's really close. We record really close to a brewery.
A brewer.
It's not as funny as Laverne and Shirley, though. Like, every time we go over there, I try to put a glove on the bottles, and there's just like, can you stop?
Why are you behind the counter?
Yeah, you don't belong back here. I was like, fine. We also have a cat in the studio today. And by studio, I mean Gamers Anonymous on the
It's Super Gamers
I'm
Anonymous,
sorry.
sir.
virtual Gamers Anonymous boy.
Ugh.
Gamers Anonymous 64.
Super
No,
Gamers Anonymous.
Super Gamer Anonymous.
64.
Located in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or off of Coors and Alameda. If you live in New Mexico, you should stop by, buy some stuff. Got some great shit. Brought to you by Super Gamers Anonymous.
We're gonna have to put all this in the description from this point forward. Like,
I know.
that's too much plug.
I know. Every single time we're like, welcome into 10 minutes into the episode.
I'm
Yeah,
sure, like,
that's a
couple people
solid-
have
Well,
already
this will
clicked
be
off.
kind of our first.
That's a
this is our
solid
first-
3 minutes of plug we've done so far.
Whatever. This is our first podcast, so we're gonna plug a bunch of shit every time we will. I think we should just link to Boxing Bear. That'd be a good idea.
We'll just put
Boxing
them
Bear,
in the
please
description
sponsor
as
Yeah,
well.
unofficial sponsor. They don't
Unofficial
actually
sponsor.
sponsor us, but we want them to get business.
Please sponsor
I love
us.
those guys. They just came into the store the other day and brought me the like chocolate milk stout. Like, here, have some bottles of our like award-winning beer.
Nice.
So yeah, okay. I mean,
Ooh.
I'm working, but whatever.
But okay. Yeah,
This
thanks.
is a
Now I'm
family
now I'm
establishment.
drunk at work, but appreciate it. That's okay. Ain't nobody gonna judge you.
I'm pretty sure that entire giant swallow I just did got picked up by the microphone too.
Good. Yeah.
Gulp. Gulp.
Gold.
Yeah. So,
Gawrsh.
like, wow, it sounds like a real cartoon gulp from Goofy, the dog. Gulp. Gawrsh.
Is there a lot of gulps with Goofy?
Probably. I don't know. He seems like he's the kind of like when he's learning to fly or some shit. He's probably just all gulp. When he's like scared of something, you know,
When
that
he's
cartoon
learning to
trope where
fly.
they like move their colorway and make like a big.
Yay.
I don't know if that picked up, but it probably sounded like a gross little.
At some point, we're gonna have to start like having a camera set up,
No, we're just facing the wall that none of us are doing.
because the problem is you and I especially are very animated like talkers.
Well, that's why I
We
explained
do
what I
like
did.
we just did the
That's what I
fucking
said.
shirt
when you
pulls.
put your finger in your collar and you pull it away, like ooh. Everyone has seen cartoons, Michael.
Shanrequa's always just doing the fucking thinking man
And
pose
dabbing.
every time we're doing anything.
Dabbing. I'm
She's
dabbing right now.
practically dabbing
Can we
all
all
the
be
time.
dabbing? Oh man, all three of us are dabbing so
We're
hard. right
dabbing
now.
so hard.
We are dabbing super hard.
Full
Michael isn't
disclosure, I'm
dabbing.
not.
Michael wasn't dabbing.
at
We're
all.
lying
I
because
fucking hate
he's an
everything.
undabbing bitch.
That's true.
He hates dabbing. He's a person who is raised to
I
hate
just don't
fun.
understand it.
You don't have to understand it.
Are you racist?
Do you understand math?
I'm a little racist.
Do you understand really complex math?
No.
It can still exist,
I'm a
right?
high school dropout.
Yeah, but it can still exist, right?
I don't know.
Equals MC squared, bitch. I don't know.
You're too deep for me.
I know. Dabbing is like math.
Ooh, this was a mistake.
What?
Sorry.
Did
I'm
you just stop
compressing
recording?
a folder,
Oh.
but I did it on the wrong drive, so it's going to take like 9 hours.
Oh, and
What the
hopefully
fuck,
it
dude?
fucks up the audio recording. That'd be really funny too.
Yeah.
If it.
I got a solid state and I've got an old ass spinning drive, and I accidentally put it on the spinning drive before I compressed
Oh,
it.
good.
So, and it's
So
like a 2.5
like-
hour long video.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh, was it just a Resident Evil?
It was
playthrough?
the full Resident Evil 7
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Well, on the plus side,
part
9
1.
hours of.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that,
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
On the plus
Technically
side,
part 1 and 2, which is
that
actually
is
going to
that
be like
is
16
that will
fucking
be
parts.
multiple parts. It's not just going to be 2 parts, because we are just going to have an episode of me just kissing things.
Yeah, there is going to
That
be
has to be
just a jump cut episode of Pat kissing things in that game. And then
That'd
just
be really funny if we uploaded this podcast like 10 years after that, because we're good at uploading things. And people
as
watch
of
that.
this moment, we've uploaded nothing.
Yeah.
Like right now, while recording this podcast,
And
we have like 40 Let's Plays recorded, and I don't remember the
So,
password to our YouTube.
just to kind of give, I think I know it. Just to kind of,
We have one.
We have
we
one.
don't know the password.
We've got a Gmail set up. We've got a YouTube set up. We've got everything set up,
but we haven't done anything.
but we just haven't fucking.
Yeah,
we
like-
made Shanrequa edit a bunch of stuff.
I know. What
and
the
we
heck?
haven't done anything. Today is Friday, July 14th.
Yeah.
So
Let's date the
yeah,
video.
we'll date the video so that you can get an idea of how long it takes.
And
us
by
to actually
video,
do
I
the
mean
thing.
audio.
Yeah. Well, there will be something. We're gonna put this up on YouTube.
It'll just be pictures of Shanrequa dabbing,
It's
just
gonna
like a
be-
little
it's
animated.
Gonna be animations of all of us dabbing.
A Shanrequa
Especially you. You're
gif.
gonna be super dabbing. So it's basically dabbing with a cape. But yeah, so we started
Just
recording
lasers come
videos
out of her
last
hands every time she does
September.
it.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Excuse
Sorry, I cut
me.
you
Sorry,
off.
I'm burping
I cut you
everywhere.
off. I apologize.
But we started recording videos last September because I think it was actually before that. But I was looking
Yeah.
at my computer and I was like,
It's been almost a year.
yeah, it's been almost a year and we haven't uploaded a single video.
We've already
recorded-
lost like 3 people from the team, and we haven't
well,
even
it was what,
uploaded
Will,
anything.
Nick, and
Will, Nick, and I don't. Emily doesn't count.
Emily. Oh,
She recorded
yeah.
like once with us.
No, it's, yeah.
Same with Sarah.
And I don't even think that's
We
footage we
tried to
ever plan on
recruit a
using.
few people who have since like moved out of state.
But that's Will and Nick.
No, I was talking about like Jason and Michelle and them.
They moved.
They actually they move at the end of this month. They're
Oh.
gone.
Cool. So, Jason, Michelle, if you listen to this, I
The
knew that
one
ahead of
video
time.
that you're
Yeah.
in,
The one video that you're
which is
mentioning.
probably going to be our most popular
No,
one.
Oh yeah, because we are going to upload we have a lot of footage of Jason playing, what was it, Gang Beasts.
Gang Beasts.
And that's pretty fun.
Child.
That sucks.
But yeah, it sucks.
I like them.
Actually, the recording that has him in it, I believe, also has Nick in it. So both of them are going to be in that one.
So 2 MIA people. So
2
hopefully none of
MIAs
you
are going
like those
to
people
be
because
2
they're
no longer part of the
gone
channels.
forever.
Nick, forget why you do this.
He moved to Austin to find fame and or fortune.
Nick did?
I'm
Cool.
the Shia LaBeouf.
He moved away and gifted us his recording microphone.
Yeah, we got a microphone that we got on sale on Amazon.
Yep.
It was on sale for $10,000.
One of
we
the
have a lot of money here at this podcast.
one of the worst photoshopped product images ever for the box.
Yeah, we'll put up a picture.
Yeah, we'll put up a
when we do
picture
this,
of that.
but it's really funny. Like it's either because it's not even what the microphone looks. Well, no, this is just the stand, so I guess it could be a different microphone. But the microphone is roughly like 1/16 the size that it should be on this picture. So it seriously just looks like a lady's holding her face up to like a small ice cream cone, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't at all.
Also, the headphones that they have don't. Like those are photoshopped onto her too. It's like why?
Also, the microphone stand that they have images of on there isn't actually what's in the box.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Amazon
Me work.
sales, but it works really well.
It does work really well. It's a great microphone. It's what I use for my home recording.
Yeah, so when you're playing Final Fantasy, I can hear every single word you type.
Yeah, well, that's also because I have a mechanical keyboard, and I don't know why they had to make that shit out of like fucking crunchy ass potato chips. I'm just moving forward.
Yeah.
I'm holding W.
It's one of those things where like I hear everyone in the chat go quiet, and I just hear a bunch of. And I'm like, oh, Pat's about to say
Pat's
something.
upset about something. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, stop.
It's like, don't stand in his stuff, guys. Thanks, Pat.
Yeah.
He's just really eating potato chips the whole time.
We have it,
He's just
yeah.
crushing chips into his fucking keyboard.
That's what I do.
Yeah. No, we have.
I'm
gonna call him out.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna.
The podcast he's never gonna listen to.
He's gonna know who it is.
Yeah.
You know
But,
who you are.
Our raid leader, who's a very good raid leader. Like
He's an awesome
He's
dude.
brought me through some stuff I've never done before. Like third try, I fucking nail it because he's really good at explaining everything. But he will
needs to
just
learn what a mute button
fucking
is.
leave his microphone on, just open the whole fucking time, and just get like fucking kettle cooked chips and just
No,
like right into the
because
fucking
you know,
mic.
like the top comment on this video is gonna be him like, first of all,
You never would have made it through there without me.
Yeah, we would have.
Y'all's never would have done it.
It's regular Lay's, or it's like, I think, nacho cheese Doritos. Those are like the only two things he drinks, or he eats. He only drinks Dr. Pepper.
Or it's the sound of him making tacos because he just wears his wireless headset into the kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's him making tacos or like throwing forks into the dishwasher.
Yeah.
It's just, it sounds like he's mad all the time when he's putting the dishes away, and it's just like, what's wrong? It's just like, I'm just doing dishes. Oh! And so it's pretty bad.
And he's just a perfectly pleasant human being.
Yeah, he's
too.
awesome.
And it's just like,
he's a great dude. We're not gonna say his name or
Yeah.
his game handle, but
he's
you
just-
know who you are.
you do know who
yeah,
you are.
you know who you are.
As of the airing
Yeah.
of this video, I'll be kicked
And-
out of the free company.
Oh no, you're fine. I'll vouch for you. I might
Blacklisted.
get kicked out, but you know, I swear to the
I'll be moved on to our 6th raid team, which
Yeah.
doesn't even have any people on it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just you.
Yeah.
You just try to solo content. 2 years after it comes
As
out.
a fucking dragoon just
Yeah.
poking stuff by
Yeah,
myself.
take this, Alexander. Yeah, we play Final Fantasy 14.
Gawrsh.
We're both on the Excalibur server.
We is.
If anybody would like to blow my character kisses, I like having dotes thrown at my face. That's funny.
Desotes.
I don't know if you like dotes floated at your face or thrown at your face. I throw dotes at your face.
You do, and I run away from them.
You do, and I follow you, and I keep doing it. It's funny.
I hate
so-
anything that looks slightly like emotion.
Yeah, and it's just a giant pink heart that flies to you, and then it blows up and goes like, whooching. It's pretty funny.
And then he dabs at me and just rotates in
Oh,
place
it's the
while
best.
dabbing.
I dab in the game. I'm dabbing in the game and real life.
You can tell he's dabbing because he does a whoosh, whoosh, like sound effect.
That's actually what Indiana Jones was doing whenever he used the whip. He's all, Nazis, whoosh, and he
Yeah,
dabbed.
that's how he whips.
Yeah, do, whoosh, dab. Oh man, that would make that movie so much better.
Would it?
Yeah, in the Temple of the Dab. Whoa, how cool would that be? Like instead of like putting the
Indiana bro in the Temple of Dab.
Oh, yeah, instead of putting the little sack of whatever it was, heavy things.
It's just like a vape.
Yeah. Oh, it's a vape, and then he dabs. And then the ball's just all tight as he goes by. Dude.
That's how he figures out the like laser thing with the light.
Yeah.
It just
because he was.
blows a vape
It's
cloud
because
into it.
it's
Just-
because he has that cotton coming out of his mouth. He's all, dude, check out my vape.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Instead of being scared of snakes, he's scared of fidget spinners.
fidget spinners. Why did it have to be fidget spinners?
Oh my God, that'd be the best. I think we just made Indiana Jones 1,000 times cooler.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Every one of those was a dab, by the way.
Dab, dab, dab.
All right,
What?
so we've.
Oh, Shanrequa, have you installed the game yet? Because now you're being called out on the internet.
No.
You should, and then we can just make this a podcast about 14, and that could make it really fun.
Which fucking where is Rifle?
Yeah.
None of you know who Rifle is
How's
yet,
that
but
dude? Yeah, where's
or
that
you do.
guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe everyone's like Rifle.
We might have posted the Worms videos already, and then
Maybe,
they'll be like, "Oh,
yeah.
that fucking guy."
Well, some guy that we also know also plays the game that we play.
Yeah, and he has things to say about it. Apparently.
Yeah, and it needs to just be me and him venting. Because that's fun. Venting's neat. Well, it's not really venting.
Put up a
We could just
picture
talk
of a
about
vent
shit.
right there, Shanrequa.
Okay. I will.
Vent. We're big fans, and then just put up a picture of big fans next to vents. That's funny. That's a pretty good joke. Edit in a laugh track. But don't say that it's a laugh track. Say it's a live studio audience.
Just edit in a picture of a
We need
live
that Big
studio
Bang
audience.
Theory money. Yeah, we need to get the Big Bang Theory audience in on
Just
this.
the Titus laugh.
Yeah. Well, not so much the Titus laughs. We could just have like the wild uproar of the audience laughing at that funny joke when he's just like, Sheldon, Super Mario Brothers. That was my favorite joke. Like I was watching an episode of that, and there was this part where he's just like, I forgot my password to Gmail. Well, click forget password, Sheldon. It was funny. Dude, I can
So,
relate. Can you relate?
In case people can't figure it out, Pat fucking hates the Big Bang
It's
Theory.
no. No.
He
No.
fucking
It's no. You
hates it.
misunderstand me. When I say that it's like literally the worst thing ever, that's sarcasm. I mean it's literally the best thing ever. Cause like the way that the show is written, it's funny. It knows when the funny parts are. So the characters stop talking for like a minute to let me get my laughs out. That's what's so good about it, because these other shows, I'm still too busy, busting a gut over the funny joke that Mr. Rick and Morty said about, rubba-lubba-dub-dubs or some shit. And they just keep talking, and I can't keep up with it because I'm laughing too much. But with the Big Bang Theory, it's like, you know what? This joke where we were talking about Super Mario 64, but they forgot their memory card because they can't save. This dude's going to laugh a lot at this, probably for like 6 minutes straight. So we better stop doing everything for about 7 minutes, and then we can continue the joke. It's like it was written for me. It's such a funny show. Editor's note, that show's not actually funny.
Yeah.
Please don't take my words out of context. That show is the least funny thing I've ever seen in my life.
Please do not
it's
support
the
this
cringiest
show.
shit. And anybody who thinks it's funny doesn't actually know what humor is.
Go
and
watch
they just,
Silicon Valley
they're like,
instead.
oh, I'm so nerdy because I watch a show where they say stuff like Spock. It's not funny. It's a bad show.
Really not.
It's a really bad show. And everyone's like, oh, well, I mean, it went on for 10 seasons. Doesn't mean it's funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad things that go on for 10 seasons. A lot of really bad things.
Yeah.
Like football.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Sports.
Yeah, sport slam. And then this is
John
where
Madden.
we have to do like a thing every week where we do like a do the sound of like the come on Dukes, play ball or something like that. That's a Albuquerque thing for all
Yeah,
you.
we'll
people
make
that-
it regional.
But we have to do something like
we'll make it for a different
we could go
small
like
town
sports,
every
sports,
time we
sports,
do it.
sports, slam, yeah, touchdown.
By the way, I was cleaning out my garage the other day, and I found a giant box of EA branded John Madden headsets.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there's just like, we should do a recording with those somehow on some fucking video. We'll get blazers. We'll do the whole fucking thing. They're the
whole-
most uncomfortable thing you've ever fucking seen, too.
The whole 9 yards.
Oh, fuck you, Shanrequa.
Yeah.
The first thing you contributed to the podcast, and it was a fucking whole 9 yards pun.
That's all right. And then what happened afterwards? What happened when the joke was said?
You dabbed.
We both dabbed. We got the snap dab. Because you got like the slow dab, and you got like you got the snap one you got to do. You got to get all the
The
dabs.
one where you
man.
got to be worried that your glasses are going to fly off.
Yeah. Oh, heavens, I need those to watch. Things.
Heavens.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Marjorie.
I need those to see. I keep burping. I'm sorry. It's gross.
What happens when you drink all the apples?
This is very bubbly apple juice. It's very good. Boxing Bear has the best apple juice.
Yeah, dude.
It's like 100% alcohol by volume. It's not, but
it's not
it
even
feels like it.
anywhere close to that,
I know
actually.
I know it's one of their lower ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's pretty high.
It's kind of mid-range.
Yeah. Mid-range APV.
Yeah. This is just going to be like a fucking snobby beer podcast.
Yeah. This
Except
one
we only
doesn't
talk
have
about
enough
one brewery, and all we
APV.
talk about is fucking apple cider.
Oh. Well, we were talking about it when we went over there earlier. Was it your fiance was talking about getting that? What was the flavor? What was it called? It's Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
just like, oh, that's right. It's that kind of funny movie with Robert Downey Jr. and like Tom Cruise or whatever. Was Tom Cruise in that?
Tom Cruise was in it. Matthew McConaughey was in it. Robert Downey Jr. Jack Black.
Oh, wasn't
Ben
Will Ferrell in it for a little bit?
Stiller. I don't think Will Ferrell makes a cameo in it. Who's the fucking...
Danny McBride. Isn't that a movie he's in?
I think he's the pyrotechnics guy.
Oh, okay.
But who's like the fourth guy on the team?
I don't remember.
Fuck.
Because I remember that movie being like touted as being like the most hilarious thing ever, and then like you just watch it and it's just like, oh, it's just a movie where they just say the word retard a lot. All right.
I thought it was pretty funny, actually. I enjoyed it.
Maybe I need to go back and watch it again. I remember thinking it was hilarious in the theaters, but like
We can do a
thinking back
movie
on it-
review podcast.
We should do a movie review. It's just like, what do you think of the movie fill in the blank? And I'm like, I don't like it. Oh,
Yeah.
but then no, we
Oh
can't
my
do that
God,
because
I'm
the
so
movie,
sorry.
the critic already exists.
Are you
Or
fucking
that's TV show.
Facebooking during the podcast?
No, I
Shanrequa?
took a picture of the cat.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take photos of gatos. Don't give me that look.
Yeah, we'll just do a podcast on a bunch of mediocre movies that we feel are underrated.
Yeah. Or we could just talk about movies that are awesome.
That's true too.
Yeah. We talk about games that are awesome. We could talk about anything. We could talk about just stuff that's awesome, like this delicious apple beer.
So
from
I think that would
Boxing
just
Bear.
be the
We're not gonna
normal
do that.
podcast that we're doing right now.
Yeah, but yeah, we just talk about shit. But then like after like 20 minutes, we're gonna be like, what are we talking about?
We'll just default to our Disney fucking voices and then call
Yeah.
it a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Gawrsh.
give up. Gawrsh.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. That's not. We're not
Because we
doing
have like 3 impressions under our collective belts.
Yeah.
that we can
My
do.
name's Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
no,
could do
that
Mickey
doesn't-
Mouse, sort of Goofy.
Yeah. Gawrsh. Or
A bunch
Goofy.
of different versions of Louis Armstrong.
Yeah. We should do Louis Anderson. That could be funny.
That's not a bad Louis Anderson, but yeah.
And then I can like make like if Donald Duck sneezes like that's it. I
You
can't do
can
anything
kind of
else.
do Max.
Oh, from Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Get out of my room, Dad. I'm jacking off. Like we. I mean.
That's just a shitty teenager, but
Well,
that's
yeah,
all
but
Max
that,
is.
yeah.
So
Get out of my room, Goofy the dog. Max, why are you jacking off? Like, I guess we could do that. Max. Stop pushing your dingling. I guess that could be funny.
How long did we make it before
know-
we started really discussing Disney stuff? 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
before
20 minutes.
Disney.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, this is where we segue into the section that my boyfriend would want to listen to. Max and Goofy talking about getting caught jacking off. No, we're not going to do that.
No.
We need
no,
to censor this shit. What if
Then
like
Disney
our parents
is
listen to
gonna
this?
like sue us?
I know. Michael Heisner, whatever his name is, Eisner, is going to come about. Don't talk about that.
Michael Heisman of
Michael
trophy fame.
Heisman, yeah. He's the guy from the trophies.
Officially, this is the first recording where I've learned to actually stay a consistent distance from the microphone.
Thank
you say
goodness.
that as I've just been like
yeah.
rotating around in my chair, probably.
Yeah,
like,
but you're saying all the interesting shit. I'm just like trying to.
I
Keep
know
a
that, but that
consistent
means my
volume.
audio is probably going to be the one.
Oh,
that's
you're
gonna be
spiking really bad
I
right
know
now.
it's spiking
actually.
really bad because I've been drinking and I'm excited.
You want me to just turn you down?
No,
just
'cause
turn
then
you down a little
knowing
bit.
you're going to crank it all the way up and it's going to sound awful.
Yeah, it's just.
We don't want to do that.
When did we turn into a metal band?
I don't know. We're
Let's see.
always a metal band, Shanrequa.
Okay.
Let's see, Michael. What's your favorite Xbox game?
Because
we're in a game store.
Boomstick.
I want to look at stuff. So your favorite game is what? Evil Dead: Fistful of Boomstick.
Just off the top of my head, that's the first one that popped in for the original Xbox. I really like that game. It was very well done, and not very many people got to play it. I mean,
yeah.
Psychonauts isn't exclusively. I guess none of them are exclusively Xbox.
Well, we'll just say what your favorite game that came out on the Xbox.
Fistful of Boomstick is really high up there, actually.
I never played that.
I can lend it to you. I have a copy.
I don't have any kind of an Xbox.
I'll lend you an Xbox.
I don't want it.
We'll do a video.
I don't
on
have
it.
enough
We'll do
room
a
in my
video on
apartment.
Fistful.
Did you hear that, guys? He made that funny joke from like early 2000s about how the Xbox is the size of a boat.
Yeah.
I
You don't have a strong enough entertainment
I
system
don't
to hold up the
exactly.
fucking
I
original
don't have enough
Xbox.
room in my apartment. I don't rent out a.
Marina, ha! It's the size of a boat.
Like, not even as a joke. We have a buffing machine in the shop that has a broken latch, and we just use an Xbox to hold down the lid when we're buffing stuff.
It is like a 400-pound machine. It is massive.
It's one of the only consoles that like you drop it and you're worried that you hurt your floor. Like the Xbox is gonna be fine. It's one of the main reasons you have to wear closed-toed shoes in the fucking Gamers Anonymous. Where is our other?
Recorder? The cat?
Yeah, our other
Or
Native
star.
American friend.
Oh, well, she said she might be here.
You gotta do a rain dance first.
Yeah.
Does rain dance just summon your people? Is that how that works? Is that where the rain comes
Yeah.
from? They just bring like a bottle of water and just ha.
Yeah, you also have to.
Wasn't that like
follow
what the movie
colors of
Jungle to
wind.
Jungle was about? No.
Yes, 100%.
But they were, like,
it's not even
jungle
not
people.
Even sort of close to that.
Wasn't that supposed to be kind of like didn't they learn something from natives?
Jungle to Jungle is about Tim.
Oh, no,
Allen
I'm thinking of,
having a
wait.
son that was raised in the Amazon by his kind of like. I guess she's an anthropologist, like his ex-wife, who's an anthropologist, and she's living with his like native tribe.
Anthropomorphist. She's actually a furry.
Yeah,
and she's
she's
just
into
irritating
furries,
in the
and
forest.
this tribe is really. But
She's bothering the animals.
yeah,
I'm like
Sam
you. Aroo.
Huntington. I forget, but
What was
his
the other
son.
one? What was the one with Chevy Chase? Wait, was that Chevy Chase?
No, it was Tim Allen in Jungle to Jungle.
Yeah, Tim
You're
Allen's in
thinking
Jungle
the
to
one
Jungle.
where it's Justin or Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, where they learn stuff from.
Fuck.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Fuck.
Like
What is this-
Chevy Chase is just like the guy dating his mom, and he just fucking punishes him
Yeah.
for it. It's
Well, I wish none of like
Someone-
little
God damn it! What
stupid
the
ass
fuck is
videos-
his name
Let's
or
see.
the name of that movie?
Okay, so we're gonna go to IMDb.
Because they joined a like Cub Scouts group that's just based off Native Americans, and it's really weirdly racist. Shanrequa.
What?
You should know what this is.
What is the name of this
Oh.
movie?
It's not Jungle to Jungle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Let's see.
Is it George of the
Let's
Jungle?
see. No.
No.
What the poop?
Is it a live
Man
action?
of the House.
Man of the House. Because like I remember it had that Return to Innocence by.
Yeah. The
Oh my god, I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I remember
Everyone loves that song.
It's so good.
yeah, not a single person on this planet hates that song. But I remember Jonathan Taylor Thomas doing like a rain dance to that,
Yeah.
which is like kind of like dabbing, but you move your hand away.
And
from your face.
legitimately only like 3 people in the world know the name of the song Return to Innocence.
Yeah.
Everyone just knows it as that one with the Indian guy
Yeah.
singing in the beginning.
Yeah, and like I've
Which-
listened to that song a lot on Spotify. So like any of my friends that are on Spotify, I'm sorry that it's just like
Your friend Pat was just listening to Return to Innocence by whoever the hell that is.
Yeah, the plot of that movie, Shanrequa, just so you know, is legitimately Chevy Chase is dating JTT's mom, and so JTT is just being a spoiled little shit, and forces Chevy Chase to join up in this like little Indians group or whatever the fuck they call it, where it's a bunch of white guys dressing up as Native Americans and going out and doing like Cub Scout shit.
but doing like
Here we're gonna learn how to use a bow and arrow, and now
Yeah.
we're gonna throw tomahawks.
And then they like
Jesus Christ.
they go out on a retreat, and it turns out like the mafia is trying to kill Chevy Chase because he's like
He owes them money.
he's like
or
the
something.
DA or something.
Oh no, that's
Something
right.
like- yeah, and so they use their Native American skills that they've learned throughout the movie to defeat the mobsters. And like legitimately, like there's a part where like Chevy Chase throws a tomahawk through like a bee's nest, and like it's not a good movie,
It doesn't sound like one.
but it is one of those ones that little kids just fucking ate up at the time.
Yeah, it's weird. Like none of his movies were very good, but
Well-
for some reason he was like the coolest. Did my cup just move?
Yeah, demons.
Weird. Just demons. Yeah, like his movies were just like for some reason like watched by a lot of people, but they weren't very good.
Chevy Chase or JTT?
Both.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase kind of sucks. And if Chevy Chase listens to this, that was a typo. You're awesome.
Please
no,
don't
just-
sue us.
Yeah, please don't sue us. But
Because you have way more money than
you
we
sound like
do.
you're kind of a butthole.
I do fully blame you for the destruction of the show community, but that's
Yeah.
50-50. You
that and
and
Donald
Dan Harmon
Glover
ran that
leaving,
in the
but at the
ground,
same
but-
time, he's like, I want to pursue my career and stuff. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
you should
I'm
do
gonna
that
just
'cause you're
go be
funny.
a really good musician randomly, and then stop doing that also randomly.
Yeah. But he's doing other stuff, isn't he? Maybe. I don't know. I still like Donald Glover. He's a funny man.
I like him a lot.
That man's is funny. The demon.
When, every time the cup moves. Legitimately, that was my favorite show on TV for a while. Was Community.
Really
It was
funny.
It destroyed my face. It was really good. And this is not good podcast material, but I'm going to throw this out there because Pat might appreciate it. My cousins are in from out of town, so I took them to the mall because they're from fucking Waco, Texas, where coming here, a mall is impressive.
Wait, well, which mall did you take him to?
It's just Cottonwood, like
Oh.
right up the road. But we
Well,
went
that could
into
be
some
podcast. That's the mall from the intros of Better Call Saul.
we went into some fucking small shop in there, and I got Children's Hospital season 1 and 2
Oh, nice.
for $2.
Ooh.
And I was all, fuck yeah, I'll buy that.
That's with Rob Corddry.
God, that show's
That's a
so
funny show.
fucking funny.
I like Children's Hospital. Not a lot of people like that show because it's weird. It's very David
it's
Wayne.
very
style of comedy.
David Wayne. But again, most people have never seen Stella, and I fucking love Stella.
Stella is one of my favorite shows. It is so funny. There are so many jokes in that show that just it's almost like David Wayne is a high school student in a drama class and he's writing the shit I thought was funny in high school and is still hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for just totally
just
smashing
punching
my
the fucking
microphone.
microphone in excitement.
No,
Shanrequa,
there was,
have you seen Wet Hot American Summer? Sorry, Pat.
I
Okay.
have not.
Okay, so pause the podcast. We're gonna make you watch
We'll
it.
be back in like 2 hours.
Well, no, because it's I feel like at this point you have to watch the TV show too.
No, you do, and that's what I was saving for the podcast. Is I am so excited for the 10 years later. Like I can't even.
Oh, that's right, because they're doing.
They officially announced they're doing the 10 years
season
later,
2.
and I cannot fucking wait. I'm rocking in my chair. I'm all excited.
He really is. You can tell he's genuinely.
He's messing up the audio.
I am fucking up the audio, and I don't even care.
That's okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's Shanrequa's
Wet Hot American
problem
Summer
now.
is one of those movies / TV shows that it's like, you feel like you're almost coming out to the people that you know. That you
this
recommend
is
to. It's
who
just like,
I am.
Here's a show that I really want you to watch, but please understand that it's not like other shows.
Yeah.
And
You have to give them a disclaimer when you recommend it to people.
It's almost like you do need to come out to your friends and family like, I like a show called Wet Hot American Summer. They're like, what's it about? It's a show about summer camp. And it is legitimately one of the funniest things I have ever seen in my life.
I legitimately was just talking to Sam about Paul Rudd, and we both just silently agreed to just watch the scene where he's throwing a tantrum.
Because it's one of his best scenes of all time.
And it's one of those ones I can't even explain it to you because it won't play as well. We'll show you after the podcast. But
Okay.
Do you have Netflix?
No.
Okay, I will let you have my Netflix information.
Okay.
So you can watch Wet Hot American Summer, the movie, and the TV show.
stop having if you didn't have shit to do directly after this podcast, I would throw it up on the projector right fucking now, and we would end this podcast.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Like, it's time to fucking watch Wet Hot American Summer. That's your assigned watching, internet. Just David Wayne is my hero. Also, anyone who knows the Michael Showalter.
It was pretty funny. I have to.
It's not the most amazing thing, but it just the fact that it existed was really good to me.
It was because that was the one that was like the talk show, right? Where he had like his friends and stuff on, like Michael Cera.
Yeah. And it's just really terribly
Awkward?
fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, I love uncomfortable awkward. It's my favorite fucking thing. You just shook your microphone. You didn't shake your microphone.
Yeah.
You
So you
just
shook
shook mine. You shook mine and Pat's only.
How did you do that?
It's magic.
She's just here to fuck everything up, Pat. Kick her out.
Wait,
No.
you get out.
You're out of the team.
No.
Edit all of our stuff and then get out.
Bye. Yeah, you can just be editor, but you're out.
You don't get to have any of the cool perks of being on the channel,
What the heck?
like the apple juice.
Yeah.
Well, I got a
Pixie
membership,
apple
so
juice.
I'm entitled to all the apple juice.
That's true. I can't argue with that.
I wonder if we get famous enough, if they'll sponsor a beer for us and they'll call it like Pear Seal, and that would be a pear cider.
That'd be cool.
We need to cut this joke.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Hard cut on that joke,
Yeah.
and then we'll come in again right now.
I'm not editing
Funny
that.
joke.
That was funny.
David Wayne.
I like David Wayne. He's funny.
I don't know who that
Did you ever
is.
see the movie The 10?
The 10 is one of my favorite movies of all time.
The 10's really funny.
Like,
They Came Together may be my favorite movie by him. Because
They
that
Came
movie
Together is very
funny
well
as
done.
Shit.
The 10, though, has one of my favorite lines ever, which is when he's having an argument with fucking Jean Grey, whose name I can never remember.
Jean Grey.
Yeah. And he's like, go. And she's like, don't say it. And he's like, fly. And she's like, and he's like, a kite. And she's just all, and like, it's so fucking hurt. And like runs out of the room. And it's just like, she's teary eyed and like runs out of the room and everything. And then they run into each other later in the movie, like out on the street.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, I'm sorry I told you to go fly a kite. No one should ever say that to you, especially after what happened to your brother.
Oh,
It's just like, it's just such a deadpan. I fucking love it.
He
Watch the 10 as
is
well.
Such a funny writer.
Just go out and watch the David Wayne catalog. It's
Yeah,
fucking,
all of them are funny.
or you'll fucking hate it because that's how his humor is. You are either going to love it or fucking hate it. Like Tim and Eric's stuff. I personally hate everything the two of them do. But
Tim and Eric?
so many people love them.
There's a couple things they do, but my problem with them is that it always kind of falls down to the same thing, where it's just like really janky edits and just someone just saying weird things like, wouldn't it be weird if butter was from the sky and rain and oh heavens, rain butter? And that's just the joke.
That's just the humor.
Like
yeah.
it seems like it's if Amanda Bynes as the character from all that was just a TV show. Because like, or not even really Amanda Bynes. I guess all it is just the jokes from all that. Because you remember like vital information. Did you ever watch all that, Shanrequa?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, where it's like valuable information
for your everyday lives.
Yeah, valuable information for your everyday life with Lori Beth Denberg, and she's like, if it's 12:30 in the afternoon and it's raining on the corner, don't slap your mom with the fish. And all the kids would just laugh. It's like, oh God, random XD jokes. Yeah. Like
the only one I remember is
shit.
Amanda Bynes talking to some girl, and they were talking about how they con adults into doing things for them. And one was talking about how if they don't make enough money at the lemonade stand, her mom's gonna make her brush her teeth with a fish stick. And that was the punchline of the whole fucking like skit.
Yeah.
There was like a 6-minute setup to that joke.
Oh my gosh. It's good.
There was we grew up in dark times.
We did.
That was like comedy gold to us, because I remember watching all that as a kid and be like, you know, this is a show for my generation, like, you know, Saturday Night Live, scoot aside, Adam Sandler. Like, you're not really part of my...
Now you gotta deal with Danny Tamborelli.
Yeah, Danny Tamborelli and, you know, Lori Beth Denberg, Kenan Thompson and Kel... Kenan Thompson, Kel... Mitchell, yeah. Kenan and Kel are clearly, like,
Kenan and Kel. Kel loves orange soda.
He does love orange soda. Is it true? He do.
Wasn't Snoop Dogg in the intro for all that?
No, that was TLC.
Oh, okay.
Is that true? I don't even remember. I like blocked that shit out.
It's been a long time, but yeah. The TLC did the intro to that show.
Nick is gonna be so mad that you guys compared Tim and Eric to all that. I can just feel him all the way from where he's living.
There's one thing that fucking Nick loves.
So
it's
pissed.
Tim and Eric.
Yeah.
He made us watch fucking Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie or whatever.
That movie.
And that movie is not. I'm sorry,
good.
Nick. You are a dear friend to me, but go fuck yourself for making me watch that movie.
Yeah.
It is just
I sat down and decided
there's
to
like
watch that.
6 good moments in the whole fucking movie.
Like it seems
and
like
most
it was a
of
movie
it's
that's
just
like,
Will
wouldn't it be
Ferrell
funny if
and
Zach
John C. Reilly.
Galifianakis was just awkward for like 13 minutes?
Yeah.
It's not.
Calling that fucking guilt favor to be in our fucking movie.
Like I enjoyed.
He's clearly surpassed you guys.
Yeah. I enjoyed Tom Goes to the Mayor. I think that was a very funny show. There was a lot of really funny skits on that. Hoboken is hilarious. Michael Ian Black on that show was really funny.
Well, Michael Ian Black, again, a lot of the stuff that I do like that they do is less them and the people delivering it. Because like I said, the points I like in $1 Billion Movie are more Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly than it is them. You know, like, it's not the poop jokes or any of that random bullshit that they're doing. It's Will Ferrell shooting John C. Reilly's character Taquito and screaming to the heavens, Taquito! It doesn't.
I thought it was funny.
It's not a good movie.
It really isn't, and because I like Tim and Eric to some extent, but their show it got to the same point where it's like the Steve Brule joke can only be funny for so many times.
It's true.
Like it's all this beer, you dingus. Have fun drinking sushi. Like after like the 19th time,
we're gonna offend everyone we know in
this
first podcast.
But whatever.
Because our friend Kuba loves Steve Brule. He quotes him in the shop like all the fucking time.
You can like Steve Brule, but you need to understand that like at some point it becomes less funny and more cringy.
It's just just beating a dead horse.
Yeah. Well, it's like Family Guy. Like you can only like cut to fucking Conway Twitty so many times before it's just like this joke isn't funny anymore.
Yeah. How many times can we reuse the Conway Twitty joke?
Yeah, it's so
and it
funny.
turns out 9 billion.
Yeah, and they're still doing it.
Dang,
it's like, let's do more Conway Twitty. American Dad, on the other hand, still funny. That show.
I haven't seen much of it because unfortunately it came on when I was reaching like peak burnout on Family Guy.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, I don't have another one in me.
See,
I can't.
Season 1's not very funny because season 1
I
feels
tried
like
season 1.
Season 1 it feels like old Family Guy where it's just like the joke is like, hey Peter, what if we drink beer really fast? Okay. Like it's not a joke. It's not funny.
Did see a later episode where I think it's the daughter's boyfriend is like locked up on a space station.
With
and Sinbad's there.
Yeah.
And Sinbad's just murdering a bunch of aliens.
It's pretty good.
That's funny to me.
It's really funny.
Plus,
And
anything you throw a weird Sinbad reference into, I'm down.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's probably because I watched The Cherokee Kid 9,000 times when I was a kid.
I think I've seen that once.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It was on HBO every 5 minutes when I was a kid.
So it's kind of like the movie Brink for Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brink.
Have you seen Brink, Shanrequa?
Like the video game?
No.
No.
The movie.
It's
No.
a Disney movie about rollerbladers.
It sounds familiar.
You've probably seen it. Did you
I'm
have
sure you've
TV
seen
when
it.
you were
I
younger?
did have TV.
Yeah,
Did you have Disney?
Did
I
you
did
grow
have
up watching
Disney.
TV?
Then you've watched
you've
Brink.
seen Brink.
Just
It sounds really familiar.
what was his actual name? It's like John Brinker or something like Brinkman.
Oh, his character's name?
Yeah. but-
yeah, it's like Brink McBrinkerson or something.
Yeah, he's like part of like, the friendly skate crew. Like him and his buddies are all rollerblading around, and then he gets sponsored by like this professional rollerblading crew or whatever that kind of like run the high school, which is really weird because it's like not a
because
thing.
it was the 90s.
and it's just
His name was Andy Brinker. Yeah.
Bodie
Well, I guess
McBoatface.
Brink was like a nickname, but yeah,
Yeah.
Andy Brinker was his name.
and like the big defining moment of the movie is they're having a race between the sponsored rollerbladers and the
Freelance rollerbladers.
We'll call them the indie or freelance.
The Merc rollerbladers.
Yeah, ugh. And the bad guy who just was cast as bad guys and shit, is like throws some rocks in the road. Which, by the way, it's like fucking California,
Yeah.
and
But
they're
he also
just
did it
on-
while like twisting his mustache, and he
yeah,
didn't even have a mustache.
he
It's
pretty
like-
much pulled the top hat off from out of screen and just
Yeah.
was like, ha ha, and like ran away. And it was just like, what the fuck was that? But he like threw gravel in the road.
Yeah.
And then he's like goes to Brink or whatever. He's like, stay on the outside on that turn. And Brink's like, what? That's really fucking weird. Better not tell my best friend that he did some fucking weird shit, even though I clearly don't trust this guy. And then, of course, she hits the rock while rollerblading,
Yeah.
which it's the middle of a fucking street and there's rocks everywhere anyways.
Yeah.
And she like wipes out and gets all the fucking skin ripped off her body. It's
But
fucking...
yeah, she eats
gosh.
shit like way
Like,
harder
she's-
than anyone else.
Yeah, she's fucking like laid up in bed for like weeks because of this.
Oh my
And
god.
it's like you were wearing pads. You fucking wiped out while rollerblading
Yeah.
down a hill. Like, yeah, that would suck and you'd probably be bleeding a little. Maybe break an arm. I'll give you maybe break an arm. Like, that shit happens. I've seen people break their ankles stepping off of a curb. Like, it fucking happens. But no, she's like, he goes to see her and she's like laying in bed and her mother's like, oh. And it's just like, go fuck yourself, Disney Channel. But they played that movie all the time.
Oh my gosh. I don't-
All the time.
I remember seeing it, but I think I always skipped it all the time.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was
You're
dumb.
you're really not missing much.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie.
Cool.
There's that movie, the movie where the kids find the fucking mummy and they're just wandering around together. And it's not a very good movie. God, what the fuck is it called? And there's just a whole podcast of God, what the fuck is it called?
Yeah.
But they find a mummy. He comes to life. He's wandering around with these kids. He can't talk because he's a fucking mummy.
Oh yeah, and he's like,
Yeah, the whole fucking time. And Under Wraps is the name of the movie.
Oh my
It's gonna sound like I'm looking shit up, but it just
really
pops
isn't.
into my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the only thing I remember from this movie, because Disney Channel, is the mummy gets away from the kids. Like, he doesn't run away, but they get separated, and he has like a shitty day out in the city trying to find the kids in the museum and blah blah blah. And at the end of it, he just does this whole fucking rant where he's just all, he's like gesticulating all fucking crazy and everything. And then the kid goes, the weird thing is, I understood every bit of that. And that was like that was the trailer. Like, that was the punchline for the whole fucking movie. Disney just pumped this shit out. Like, every week was a new fucking shitty Disney movie.
Yeah.
Xenon,
Oh,
Girl of
man.
the 21st Century. Was
Yeah.
Xenon? Z something. Zequel?
I don't really remember watching that one.
Z3.
Z3? The Zequel?
Yep.
No, that was the
That's good.
second one. Z2, the Zequel.
That movie was so 2000s. They had like the crazy hair.
Yeah.
It was great.
Ugh.
It was so good.
This is my review of Disney during my childhood. Ugh.
And that's the second time we've come back to Disney.
Disney
guys
played a big
remember-
part in all of our lives. Maybe not Shanrequa.
Yeah.
She was dead inside
Yeah.
as a child.
I just remember that one Disney movie with the house that was trying to be a mom or something.
Yeah, Mom House.
Yeah. It had Tyra Banks.
It did it?
Yeah, the Tyra Banks was the house mom. Was it Tyra? No.
No, it
No.
was Katie Seagal.
Are you sure? I'm gonna look this up.
See, I think it's funny.
It's either
because
Smart House or like Mom House. Like it could
I have
legit.
no
I
idea
think
what you're
it's Smart
talking about.
House.
That does not sound familiar to me, but it's really funny. It's just like that movie about the house that wants to be a mom. And you're like, Mom House. Like that sounds so fake. It sounds so fake.
So fake. It might be Smart House.
It's like that movie about the burglars who steal. The stealing.
Mom House. Mom House. No, it's not Mom House.
It's Smart House.
It's Smart House with Katie Seagal. Katie Seagal plays the AI that runs their Smart House.
No.
And
Tyra Banks, she's the Smart House.
She is not. It's
Yeah,
Katie
I
Seagal.
looked it up. She's right there. She's the Smart House.
No, she might be the fucking leading lady, but she's not the Smart House.
Fight me.
You know,
Fight me
now
right
I'm Googling it too.
Why would you Google it? Just fucking IMDb it.
I Googled to get to IMDb. I typed in Smart Hoys. I may have been drinking. The fucking picture on the box is Katie Seagal.
What's...
Look at this shit. Throw that picture up, Shanrequa, to prove how wrong you are. And don't try and Photoshop Tyra Banks in either. That is straight Katie Seagal.
No.
That looks like Tyra Banks.
Fuck you.
The way that it's a white woman.
A white woman
looks like
shaking
in the
her
fucking,
finger?
Yeah, in the 50s, it totally looks like Tyra Banks.
No, there's one movie with Tyra, and she's a house.
That is
She's,
not
trying to be a
true.
mom.
Tyra
I mean, it
in
might
the
be.
house.
There's... I don't know.
Corey in the house.
God damn.
Tyra Banks is a house.
Now you're just going to get to the weird part of the internet.
Wait, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Tyra Banks officially parts with her Beverly Hills home for $6.3 million.
Oh, man, a good thing you Googled that.
You know what? I'll Tyra Banks IMDb, and it's just going to say fucking Coyote Ugly.
God damn it. What the fuck, dude?
Why do you argue with me, Shanrequa?
I'm gonna cut this whole conversation out.
Just cut the whole... Anything that proves Shanrequa wrong ever is just cut out of the podcast.
Yeah.
She was an actress in 28 films.
Wow.
Oh, no, just a bunch of TV appearances.
With America's Next Top Model.
She was in Glee as Bitchette. She was in one episode of Norway's Next Top Model.
Wow.
She was in Shake It Up as Miss Burke / Miss Burke.
I don't know
Something
what
in
that
Gossip Girl. 8 Crazy Nights as Victoria's Secret gown voice.
Nice.
Halloween Resurrection. Coyote Ugly.
Ooh.
I'm not seeing anything where she's a house. She was in
I'm cutting this
Robinita Hood.
conversation
I think you're pretty wrong right now.
out. Oh, looks
She's
like
in
I
Michael
gotta
Jackson's
go, guys.
Black or White
This is
video
my
as
fucking
Tyra
video.
Banks. Cool.
Maybe it was just like a
Well, that was
dream.
good.
Enjoy
was
that,
cool.
internet.
Yeah. Way to throw that shade towards
I'm not
Shanrequa.
even going to fucking cut it out. It's going to stay in there. I won't let her cut it.
That you shall be reminded forever on YouTube's that you were wrong once.
About Tyra Banks being a mom house.
Yeah, so clearly what we learned today is that Michael is the #1 Tyra Banks fan club.
Yup. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of yups. I apologize. That's too much energy. I'm bringing it back down.
It's the Mandela effect.
Were you listening to like a Tyra Banks podcast and then you like fell asleep and like
Podcast.
Smart House came on and like meshed together
Like,
in your
I
brain?
wish Tyra Banks was the house.
Yeah. Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks.
No. Katie Seagal. White women. And then she passes out. And by passes out, I mean wakes up. Are you afraid
the
of
house
white
would be
women?
better if it was
Shanrequa?
a sassy black woman.
Yeah. You know what would really fix the Smart House movie? If the Smart House was a sassy black lady who talks about how you're not cut out to be a model.
Yeah. Ooh, child, you better get out my house. My cup keeps moving. This ghost is pissing me off.
Demons.
Demons.
Diamonds.
Matt Damon.
Damon-ritis. I
How
just
long have we
accidentally
been
made a
recording?
Scooby-Doo reference. What?
How long have we been recording?
About 49 minutes.
Wow, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Do we want to do like an hour-long podcast then call it?
Yeah, we can do hour long.
But we're going to have to cut out like 43 minutes of it because or just really not funny.
No.
Or informative. Like, you can be informative or funny in a podcast, and we
we're
are neither.
Yeah,
we're very much.
Well, not necessarily. People could have learned about the movie Brink.
Yeah, they could have, like, any of you who haven't seen Brink, now you know not to watch
I want to know
it.
about the backstory of Andy Brinker. And it's like, oh, you can watch Brink.
The guy was also in
Was it Rob Schneider in that
Dinotopia.
movie?
I don't know.
I want to say he is. Let me look that up.
Dinotopia, Shanrequa.
Dinotopia.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
One with the dinosaurs.
It's a bunch of weird dinosaur. What was the fucking movie where they had miniature dinosaurs? It doesn't matter. I'm not even going to bring this up. Cut this out, too. Cut it. Hard cut.
All gone.
Okay. It's just gonna be like dino and then cut.
Yeah.
No.
Just have me go, what was that fucking movie? And then have a hard cut and a black screen that says, Michael forgot another movie. And then bring us back into the podcast.
Okay.
Pat?
Michael.
I'm guessing Star isn't coming.
Yeah, what the fuck, Star? Calling you out on the internet as
She just
well.
showed up in the last 5 minutes of the podcast. It's like, oh, well.
Yeah, then we'll have to
good
do
see you.
another one just to include Star.
Bye.
We'll be like, this is a different day. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
No, we just have her do a podcast by herself.
Where we just make her say obscene words. That is a reference to a different joke on a different video.
Whenever we upload.
Someday we will upload things.
In the year 2018, 2 years after we started the channel, we'll finally upload a video of us playing.
Hey, it took us like a year just to come up with a name.
It really did.
We're not the best at this.
We're bad at this. Please give us money.
Give us feedback.
So we'll get better
actually.
at it. Yeah.
Please.
Tell us how the
sponsor
hell to do this job.
But be constructive and not just mean.
Yeah.
'Cause
We legitimately want to know.
We're all.
We should
very
actually put out like a trailer video going, please tell us what the fuck we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Because we're trying so
But
hard and
tell
we're
us in
just
a way
very
that's
not
somewhat
good.
nice. Don't just be like, y'all's a bunch of AIDS. Y'all sound like AIDS. Like, no, that's not funny.
Hey.
Let's buy out. It hurts our feelings. So don't do that. I have been in like 2,000 different positions from this microphone. So I'm sorry if
You're pretty consistent
Good.
on your levels.
I'm good.
I mean, you dropped when you rolled back to say that you've been in like 5,000 positions.
Well,
but
whatever. 5,000 positions! Oh, God, I hit a table.
Yeah, you did.
Well, whatever.
Not just one, like 10.
I feel
I
like
hit a
Star
table.
just doesn't like us anymore.
I feel Star doesn't like you because you probably said, like, you want to come over and play, what was it? What was that runner game?
Speedrunners?
Speedrunners?
I love speedrunners.
Yeah, but no one else does.
I like Speedrunner.
I mean, it's okay, but it's...
You had fun.
I'd rather play other games than that.
Plus, it's one of those games that makes Star do that scream that she does.
True. But
Yeah.
Resident Evil also makes her do that.
Yeah. Everybody on the internet who has seen our first Resident Evil video, send Shanrequa mean comments telling her to move faster.
Don't do that. I'm gonna cry.
Send her constructive comments telling her that you believe in her.
Yeah.
I will cry no matter what, even if they're nice.
Yeah. Dear sweet child, you're so good at this game. Please move faster.
Dear child, I only have 3 hours left to live.
Yeah. I was playing the game.
Link to that video in the description.
Yeah. Woman cries like a supercar. It's funny. That is the funniest shit.
It does make me laugh 100% of the time
It's
that I
good.
watch
It's
it.
a funny video. It's always funny. Like that woman crying. She just misses her boyfriend so much, and like everyone's just like, "You sound like an engine."
Yeah, she's legitimately broken up. Like she's hurt inside, and we're all like, "You sound stupid."
That's funny. Whatever. Maybe don't cry like a car. That ain't my bot. That's ain't my bad. I had a lot to drink.
EBDB doobie.
What else is going on? Let's see.
Andy Kaufman.
That's a very topical reference.
What?
Anyone seen Man on the Moon? With Jim Carrey.
Would you believe?
Oh, Michael Stipe. You wrote a song about a man who made jokes.
Would you believe?
Did Michael Stipe just run in here and sing that?
Man on the moon. Man on the soon.
Okay, so don't do that anymore.
And,
Sorry in advance for everybody who hates Michael's stupid, like, squeaky puberty voice.
I love my squeaky puberty voice. It's the one gimmick that I have.
Yeah, sorry in advance for everyone who's just like,
Hey,
yeah, I hate
guys.
when Michael's like, hey, guys.
Hey guys, how's it going? You guys want to play some games?
Games. Hello,
Zoinks.
Michael, please stop.
Zoinks.
That's my stupid puberty voice. I have headgear with my braces. It hurts. I don't like it. It's stupid. Voices are dumb.
I just think, sorry, maybe, I guess it's a meme, but it's the clip of Scooby-Doo, the old Scooby-Doo one where the vampire comes out and he's all, blah, stay away from my castle. And then Velma's just all, you stop that. Like, that's her whole response to a monster yelling at her. Oh my God, what did I break?
What are you doing? Why
I
are
broke
you
some stuff.
kicking shit? Oh my God.
Cut
Cut
out
off,
me
Michael.
kicking shit.
You're
No,
cut off.
leave that.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
And you're just that's Michael, stop kicking shit.
Yeah.
The one,
First.
the one guy. Thanks, Mom, for leaving that
There's
comment.
going to be a first.
No,
It's going to be your mom.
it's 2017. That's not a thing anymore. Yeah, my mom as well. First,
First.
and then my dad will
Is
be
that how
like,
you do this?
stop kicking shit, Michael.
Michael, that's very irresponsible.
Michael, stop. Please.
No.
It's not funny when you do that.
Why is your dad like a wasp?
A wasp?
Yeah, you know, like a hoity-toity.
Oh, I thought you meant like a thing that's like a bee but an asshole.
A beedrill.
Whoa, a bee drill would be a wasp. Fuck bee drills. I'm all for the bee drill pesticide.
Do wasps even pollinate?
What?
Do wasps even pollinate?
No, they're just assholes.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. They just show up, build shit on your house, and then sting the shit out of you, and you're like, why are you on my house?
Yeah, can you please stop? Are you gonna pay rent? They're like, I'll pay you rent and stings. No.
How about you?
Yeah. Welcome to the Sting House. Hope you enjoy stings.
On God.
Yeah. On God, I'm going to use my butt to stick in you. No.
Stop it.
Stop.
I was just going to my car.
Please,
Go
leave me
away.
alone.
You just come up with a tiny plastic sword.
Yeah.
The only it looks like my wasp or my nest is going to have honey, but all it has is stings. I don't want
like
that.
I was just trying to have a barbecue. Why are you like this?
Stop. Please.
At least bees are reasonable. When they sting you, they fucking die. It's like, okay, fair enough. That hurt like a son of a bitch, but now you're dead. I don't have to go get a can of WD-40 and a lighter to deal with your entire family.
Oh gosh.
Pretty much.
Rest in pepperonis.
Rest in pepperonis.
Rest in puppers.
I need you to just put a graphic of a bunch of wasps going into some pepperonis and then sinking into the earth.
No.
I was thinking of like a pizza that's like a hive and then a bunch of pepperonis as the bees.
That could work. Pepperoni pizza.
How about you?
How about you, bees? Get out of my life, wasps.
This
Sting
is
me,
the
but how about
point.
fuck you?
So we've officially learned that 1 hour into a podcast is the point when the apple
Beer
juice
has
really kicks in.
Yeah, this is some pretty strong apple
Wouldn't it
juice.
be funny if a hornet talked in like
Yeah.
a upper class kind of voice?
Yeah, it's like, how funny would it be if instead of a hive, it's pizza? That's what we sound like. So
Hey,
I'm
fuck
sorry.
you,
That's,
cat.
what is this cat doing? Like how we all collectively are just like, Gato, what are you doing?
Leave that in.
Okay,
Leave all of us
Gato.
yelling at that cat in the video. There'll be a bunch of people in the comments like, "Why are you so mean to that
Yeah, what's
animal?"
running on that cat? It's not. We're nice to the cat. He
He's
just
just
decided
fucking
to
up my chair.
destroy the chair. He's like, how about fuck this chair in particular?
No, he's fucked every single chair in here, by the way.
What an aisle.
Yeah, we're trying to get you adopted, you dick.
You should put those plastic nail things on him.
I ain't got money for that.
Heck, they're like $2.
It's not my cat, Shanrequa. The Animal Humane should do that shit,
Okay,
as we are helping them adopt cats.
that is true. But on the bright side, you get a cat.
You know what? You and the Animal Humane are banned from the store.
No.
That's rude.
Yeah, I apologize. Sorry, Animal Humane.
Apologize
Animal
to the
Humane's
cat
cool.
too.
I like them. They do some cool shit.
They do. We work with them a lot. Not like Pig Seal, but Pat has a Fitbit.
What are we at? It's not a Fitbit.
We are at 59 minutes. I was waiting till we got to around 60.
Okay.
I was going to do an even hour.
Okay. That's cool.
Now we're going to have to cut that out, so it's going to be more like 45 minutes worth of podcast.
That's fine. Now we can leave this all in.
Would you believe
They put a man on the moon.
they put a man on the moon?
Man on the moon.
Wow.
Would
Yeah.
you believe?
Familiar.
Would you believe? They put a man on the moon.
Gawrsh.
Yeah, gawrsh.
Would you believe?
This is going to be the last minute of the podcast.
Is me just talking like fucking Nikki again?
Just singing fucking Would You Believe in a bunch of different
R.E.M.
shitty voices.
That's me in the corner. Just fucking going with R.E.M. songs. I'm sorry, Michael Stipe. Please don't sue us.
Sue Pat. He deserves it.
My name is actually not Pat.
It's Patricia.
It's actually
It's Pat. That was a
Um,
thing that existed.
Bill Gates. Please sue. No, don't do that.
It's Pat.
Keemstar. Yeah, we're gonna get people who hate on Keemstar.
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 Get right.
I don't know what we're talking about right now.
The drama alert guy. He's cool. So
No, he's
immediately we're gonna have people watching because we mentioned Keemstar.
Isn't that how you become popular?
Yeah,
You just talk about a bunch of other popular people?
I want to do Ethan and Gila Klein. I like both of them. They're both really cool. Let's get that fam on board. The H3H3 bird.
Oh, yeah, I do
Whatever.
like them.
They're cool. They're really neat. They seem like very nice people, and I would like to meet them.
There's going to be a running theme throughout these podcasts of you guys talking about stuff and me just being old man and be like, what are we talking about?
Spinners, H3H3. Who are these people?
What the fuck is the internet?
Back in my day, Geraldo Rivera was the only media I liked.
No.
Speaking of YouTube, the creatures are broken up.
It took you an hour to get to the creatures are broken up? Shanrequa.
Who? I don't even know who that is.
They're super
Shanrequa.
popular and they're so good.
It's clearly not because I don't know who
They're
they are.
part of the Let's Play family, which is like the Rooster Teeth like umbrella of Let's Players.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
They made an official video yesterday that they were canceling their channel.
Yeah, they got picked up by the Let's Play community, and then a bunch of shitty things kept happening with them. There were rumors of this and that and inappropriate behavior and something about Satanism. That's probably not true.
Probably.
Yeah, they just... I can't speak to the quality of their videos because I never really watched them, but I know Shanrequa
Yes.
watched...
They were my fam. Yeah.
How was their quality over the last couple of months?
I haven't watched the creatures in over like a year a year.
Your fam.
Yeah,
They
they're
were
fam, but
my
I haven't
fam.
watched
They were
anything
my
they've done in a
fam.
year.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped watching all of their shit because fuck them.
Yeah, because a couple of members quit their group, so I stopped watching because one of them was my senpai.
I don't...
If Senpai's not there, then
Senpai wasn't there
Sorry.
anymore, so I stopped
Did he go
watching.
somewhere else?
Yeah, he started Couch Up. James.
Oh,
if
so
you're
that's why you're all
listening.
fucking obsessed with Cow Chop.
James, if you're listening to this, ignore this. Just stop.
Disclaimer.
Stop listening.
Not even disclaimer. Just general announcement. Shanrequa fucking loves Cow Chop. Like a lot.
yeah, like that's all she talks about.
I love Couch Up.
She says like 19 words an evening, and 2 of them are usually Cow Chop.
It's true.
She's a generally quiet person, but she's like, fuck yeah, Cow Chop.
Yes, I love Couch Up because my senpai's there. But he has a
Senpai
girlfriend,
Couch Up.
so I'm kind of mad at him right now.
I didn't hear that last part, but I'm going to
Okay,
assume
She's
it was
mad at
crazy
him,
woman
even though
logic.
She's Senpai. She's mad at him.
Yeah.
That's right. I say sexist things.
Michael sucks.
Yeah, I really do, and I just don't care at all that I do.
What a sucky thing to say.
Yeah.
You're like,
You know, I like being a huge asshole.
Yeah, I kind of do. It's kind of my thing.
that's rude.
Your beer's right here, Pat.
Huh?
Your beer is right here.
No, I think there's a little left up here.
As Pat walks away. Is there anything else you would like to add about the creature, Shanrequa?
They were good. I'm glad they're not deleting their videos because I'm
Rip in
rewatching
peace.
Treetopia, so there goes like 1,000,000 hours of my life again.
Okay.
The end. Whoever knows what that is,
They have
they
1
know.
million hours of footage.
Almost.
It's a lot of
Or does
hours.
it just feel like it?
Almost. Like 2 episodes of their Treetopia is about an hour.
Yawn into the microphone.
Ah.
Speaking of weird internet shit on YouTube, did you ever watch SourceFed or SourceFed Nerd?
Doesn't suffer more.
massively behind on talking about this, but did you ever watch that?
No.
Fuck. Okay, so SourceFed was the news channel that Philip DeFranco originally tried to start up, and then it kind of floundered a little bit. It was getting a lot of, like, you know, a YouTube cult following, kind of picking up speed, but he wasn't making enough money to keep it alive, so he ended up selling it to Discovery, I believe.
Ooh.
And cut to fucking like 5-6 years down the line, most of the original cast has left, and they have SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd. And it's finally, they bring on people actually they brought some people on from like Funhouse and stuff like that to help them get the channel up to 1 million subscribers, something like that. And they did it. And they were fucking celebrating. They're like, the channel's picking up, everything's going great. And then fucking Discovery axed them. And then fucking just legitimately, they made their 1 million subscriber announcement video. And then their next video was SourceFed is canceled.
Oh
Like, it's
God.
fucking rough. They're like, yeah, we found out that we have a week and then the channel's dead. And so they killed both channels and then fired everybody and then relaunched the channel as SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd. I think they just relaunched it as SourceFed Nerd. Discovery did this with none of the original talent, none of the original fucking cast or crew or anything. Called it SourceFed Nerd and then just started putting new videos on there with a bunch of new assholes.
Oh, cool.
And then got massively flamed for doing it because, yeah, it's a shitty
That's
move.
A dick move.
And then they had to put out a fucking video saying like, oh, we're changing the name of the channel. We're going to leave all the original videos up here and we're going to start a new channel and we're sorry and blah. And it's like,
That's
if you were going to fucking restart the channel anyways, why not keep the people who are finally attracting viewers?
yeah.
I
Seriously.
don't
Yeah.
I hate every fucking corporation in the world because they're bad at this. Sorry.
No, they're not. They're good at this.
You have a fucking product that's finally starting to earn money, so you cancel it and then break it and then piss off your consumer base.
Yeah.
That's how you make money, right?
Mm-hmm. That's how I make money.
That's, you know, Pokemon Go.
Pokemon.
This is a weird segue.
It's my fucking most hated marketing blunder of like the last, well, my entire life, really. That thing was legitimately a world-changing piece of technology. People were outside interacting with each other for the first time in like a fucking decade at least. I would go out for a walk in the middle of the night and run into like regulars from my store with their family who were out Pokemon hunting. And all they had to do to keep it alive was put out a fucking message on their Facebook saying, we know it doesn't work quite right yet. We're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
And instead they didn't do that and were just like, everything's great. And then went from having like a fucking billion subscribers to like 30 million. And they're like, we're still doing great. It's like, no, you're fucking not. Comparatively, you fucking have failed.
Yeah.
And sorry,
It's not the same.
my emotions are creeping up a little bit. I apologize,
This is
everybody.
what happens when you drink. You
Yeah,
get very
this is why I
into
keep that
Pokemon
shit
Go.
locked in. Because then I fucking start rambling about people just failing. And they don't even realize that they failed. They think they fucking nailed it because they have 30 million people or whatever. And it's like, go fuck yourself. You had a product that required very minimal upkeep. You didn't have to do shit. It was just on everyone's phones. Anyone could get access to it. They didn't need a console or anything. All you had to do was fucking get some servers and talk to your community base. And instead, you just didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then are bragging about how fucking well you're doing.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. Yeah.
It printed money.
It really did.
Yeah.
It still does.
I remember
technically.
those first few months I spent like $20 on Pokeballs.
Everyone fucking did. Like,
Yeah.
it was...
I didn't spend money on Pokeballs. I have not spent a single penny on Pokeballs. I did, however, upgrade my backpack 5 times.
Yeah.
So I
See?
gave the game $10.
And that's the thing. Like, it fucking... And the little kids... They're fucking just throwing cash at that.
Yeah.
Dad, can I use your phone? Ka-chink, 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 ka-chink. And then people calling, being like, he spent all my money. I don't know why I was doing old man voice for that,
Yeah.
but
My child
Yeah.
spent all
Over at my
his
old
money.
workplace, Farty Shitty, we used to have some
not
party
sponsored by
supplies.
Party City.
Yeah, it's Party Shitty.
Yeah.
Just keep it on deal.
Yeah, Party
in case you
Shitty.
need a job. In case I said work back there, it's Party Shitty.
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
We had a Pokemon section, And the first week Pokemon Go was up, that it was all gone. There's
And that's the thing.
absolutely no
It
Pokemon
wasn't
stuff.
just making them money, it was making the world money. Like, people who were in arguably a recession were fucking going out and spending their money on people were going to fucking Red Robin nonstop because there was a fucking Pokestop there with lure, and just like restaurants that were starting to kind of flounder were fucking just making tons of money because
By
people were
just
going in to
spending
get
50 cents on a
fucking
freaking lure.
Pokemon.
It was crazy.
It was a legitimate worldwide phenomenon, and somehow the people in charge of it didn't notice.
Yeah, they fucked it all up. It's like, how do you do this? Legitimately, how do you do this?
Yeah.
Shitty old white people and doing shitty old white people things.
If they just made a Twitter post just explaining
A
it would've been
Facebook, a
fine.
Twitter, anything like that. Just
Yeah.
have your fucking niece go on there and be like, oh, yeah, they're working on it. That's all anyone wanted was a, yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
You know, I can fully understand a rough launch when you have billions of people playing your fucking game. Yeah, your equipment wasn't designed for that. I get it. I don't judge you for that. Fix it or tell me you're working on it. That's all I want. And they just didn't.
And
Wow,
now
that was a
it's-
really animated rant, and I apologize, everybody.
It really was.
And now Pokemon Go's good and no one's playing anymore.
It is. It's actually, it is. It took a year, but it finally got good. It took a fucking year, but it's finally worth playing, and there's just nobody playing but a bunch of people from Team Mystic and sad Shanrequa alone in her little Valor camp.
Team Valor. Mystic was
Valor's
a
the
mistake. Valor.
Valor.
Don't, Pat. Don't.
Team Mistake.
Are you legitimately Valor?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Some of us picked the right teams.
Why are you like this?
That's the dab sound, remember? All dabs. Shake your head more. It just means that
This is the last podcast I'll ever be on.
good.
You go get your fidget spinners and your fucking vape clouds and leave my establishment. Yes, I'm being very judgmental about Valor players. Which is funny because I have so many people that I know who are actually on Team Valor, and they're like, I just like the color red. Like, that's like, there's like a whole fucking meta to it where people are just like arguing and just being like, oh no, well there's this like leader and they have these qualities, and that's what I really associated
my
with.
team, the leaders were a silhouette.
Yeah.
So none of us, like, I didn't know what my leader was.
Well, some people have changed teams, like did all that shit.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
remade new accounts.
and then
like,
there's people that I know who are just like, I like the color red, so I went with Valor. And it's like, okay.
that was also mostly my thing. I got Pokemon Red was my first game, so I'm just like, I'm gonna play Fire.
Yeah.
And then
I
I,
chose
totally
Red
wish I
'cause
would
I
have
knew
gone
everyone's
with
gonna be
freaking
Mystic.
Instinct because he's way cooler leader.
And then Instinct's just there. They're just like, hey, what's up?
So Star's dead, right?
Yeah, I don't think she's coming. Shall we end the podcast?
I guess.
Cool.
Well, I have been Michael.
I have been Patrick.
Shanrequa, carry us out.
I have been Shanrequa. Thanks for listening.
To Pixelcast. What do we?
TBD.
We'll figure something out. Pixelcast sounds kind of cool.
There'll be a title card on this, and
We'll do something. We'll
that's how
figure it
you
out.
know what this
But
actually
thanks for
was.
listening to whatever you clicked on.
Yeah.
Yay!
You're a winner.